Have you ever stopped to think that every single step you take is a biomechanical miracle? Seriously, it's all powered by a framework that's, in some places, stronger than concrete. We take thousands of steps a day without a second thought, but the bony architecture of our legs is an absolute masterpiece of engineering. So today, let's break down exactly how it all works. Just look at this. This is the incredible framework that supports our entire body. From the powerful pillars that make up our thighs to the really adaptable base of our feet, you've got over 30 bones all working together in perfect harmony. It's what gives us the power to stand, to walk, and even to leap. So here's our game plan. We're going to take a top-down tour of the leg's bony anatomy. We'll start at the top with the pelvic girdle, our body's foundation. Then we'll move down to the powerhouse femur, check out the unique patella, the twin bones of the lower leg, and finish up with the complex marvel that is the human foot. Okay, first stop on our journey, the pelvic girdle. You really want to think of this as the crucial anchor point. It's this bony basin that connects your spine and all of your upper body to the powerful legs that carry you absolutely everywhere. Now, the pelvis isn't just one single bone. It's actually a ring made up of 4 key parts. See, at the back, you've got the sacrum and the coccyx. That's the very end of your spine. And they connect to these 2 large hip bones on either side, creating this incredibly strong, supportive basin. And here's something pretty cool you might not know. Each of these large hip bones actually starts out as 3 separate pieces. As we grow up, the wing-like ilium, the forward-facing pubis, and the ischium at the back all fuse together to form that single, solid structure we have as adults. So what does this foundation actually do? Well, it has 2 critical jobs. First, it has to bear the entire weight of your upper body. And second, it serves as a massive, stable attachment point for the strong muscles of your legs and your core. And hey, fun fact, that lower part, the ischium, that's what you're sitting on right now. This structure also holds a really fascinating secret about our biology. You know, the shape of the pelvis is so distinct that it's one of the clearest ways to tell if a skeleton is male or female. The female pelvis is wider and broader, and that's a crucial evolutionary design to make childbirth possible. All right, let's move down from that pelvic anchor and into the thigh. And what's kind of surprising here is that this entire powerful section of our leg is supported by just one single bone. And here it is, the femur. This bone extends all the way from your hip down to your knee, and it is the undisputed heavyweight champion of your skeleton. It's the longest, it's the heaviest, and it is by far the strongest bone you have. It's just built to withstand incredible forces. Just how strong are we talking? Well, pound for pound, a healthy femur is actually stronger than concrete. That's no joke. It's why breaking this bone is so rare and typically only happens in really serious accidents. It's just engineered to be incredibly tough. Continuing our journey down, we arrive at the knee joint and a very special little bone that you probably know by a different name, the kneecap, or the patella. The patella is really unique. It's what we call a sesamoid bone, which means it isn't connected directly to other bones by ligaments. Nope. Instead, it's embedded right inside that massive tendon of your quadriceps muscle, kind of like a seed floating in a pod. It's also the largest bone of its kind in the whole body. So, why do we even have this floating bone? Well, its main job is to act like a pulley. By sitting out in front of the knee joint, it gives your thigh muscles way more leverage, making them much more efficient when you straighten your leg. It also doubles as a handy little shield, protecting all the delicate structures inside the knee joint. All right, moving past the knee, we enter the lower leg. Now, unlike the thigh, this section has 2 bones, and trust me, their roles are very different and honestly pretty misunderstood. So here they are, the twin pillars of your lower leg. On the inner side, or medial side, we've got the large, robust tibia. And then on the outer side, the lateral side, we have the much thinner fibula. Now, even though they sit right next to each other, these 2 bones have vastly different jobs. The tibia, your shin bone, is the real workhorse here. It's the second longest bone in the body, and it bears almost all of your weight. The fibula, that much thinner bone, it carries almost no weight at all. Its main purpose is to be an anchor for muscles and to provide stability to your ankle. And that brings us to our final destination, the foot. You know, this isn't just some simple platform we stand on. It's a biomechanical marvel of complexity, and it's designed to handle the forces of a lifetime of movement. Take a look at this number, 26. That's how many bones are in a single human foot, just one. To put that in perspective, that means over a quarter of all the bones in your entire body are located below your ankles. That is an incredible density of moving parts. To make sense of all those pieces, we group these 26 bones into three main sections. You have the tarsals, which form the ankle and heel. Then you have the metatarsals, which make up the main body and arch of the foot. And finally, the phalanges, just like in your hand, which are the small bones that form your toes. So why on earth are there so many bones down there? Well, it's because the foot is a master of multitasking. It has to be a stable platform to support you, a flexible shock absorber to cushion every single step, and a rigid lever to push you forward into the next one, all at the same time. So let's quickly recap our journey down the leg. We started at the pelvic girdle, that strong, stable foundation. That anchored the femur, the single massive pillar of the thigh. Below the knee, the tibia and fibula worked as a team for support and stability. And all of that power and weight gets transferred right through the intricate 26-bone marvel that is the foot. I mean, from the femur being stronger than concrete to the fact that there are 26 bones in your foot, there's a lot of incredible design here. I'm curious, let me know in the comments, what part of your leg's anatomy surprised you the most? If you had fun breaking down the complex anatomy of the leg with us, do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. We release simple explainers just like this one every week to help you understand the human body better. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.